My name is JB and I originally came from Cebu City and now in Sydney studying early childhood education and care for 1 year at New Era Institute. I've been working with kids for the last 20 years. Mainly, my background is from church, so I do skits, I teach them how to sing, dance, act, and do all this performing arts. And I don't really teach youth formal lessons with children. I do more on mentoring and honing skills, coaching. I just really saw a growth opportunity to Australia because I have this passion working with children, and then it was a surprise to me that I qualify for early childhood education, and I do think that there's a lot of things to explore pa when it comes to the method of how we teach children. So I took the opportunity to fly to Australia. Oh, I love Australia. Nindot kang Australia, as in grabe. Most especially if you grow up in the Philippines with the traffic that we experience here. Their public transportation is really good. The government system is really good. Education system nila dito is also really good. The culture in Australia is really nice. People are very polite. They're very respectful, regardless of cultural background, because diverse manggod kaayo especially when you go to Sydney. It's very diverse. You see people from different cultural backgrounds, different religion. I find it very amazing that these people with different backgrounds can coexist in one place in peace and harmony. I processed my papers 2019, and then wala kalupad ka na ng lockdown. So na-close man ang embassy sa Australia, so I have to wait. What I did to prepare was just really keep myself busy lang as of the moment. You know, work lang. I was earning so well during the pandemic na pwede na ko di mularga. But it's just that I really wanted to pursue this goal because like I said, there's a growth opportunity. But the prolonged lockdown or border shut sa Australia somehow made it kana ganing you feel insecure if mo-open pa ba siya or dili, if ma-approve ba imong visa or dili. Even to a point na I wanted to withdraw the application. But I was really very amazed with the staff of Enhance because sila magod ang sige encourage. Especially shout out to Ma'am Jocelyn. Kami man na mag-chat permi, and then siya yun na mag-encourage, sir, let's just really wait. And then all of a sudden, when I was really on the middle of really deciding if i-withdraw na akong application, nikalit og message si Ma'am Jocelyn nga nag-send update ang Department of Home Affairs, and then I got my visa grant. There's nothing much to adjust to school because majority of our class are Filipinos. So majority are Filipinos, and then our teacher is Spanish. So ang Spanish magod at Filipinos, we have similarities in culture. So we have a lot of class outings and excursions. We do a lot of class activity outside the classroom. And sa New Era, they give the teacher liberty on the kind of activities they want to do for their class, whatever it is that they find effective. If you really want to support yourself in Australia financially, you have to, number one is, since the number of hours per student is very limited, you have to learn how to put the unnecessary things aside. Just prioritize the things that are necessary, which is primarily your tuition fee, your housing, food, and then transportation. Those are the most important things. Just really be reasonably practical with everything, because once everything is finished, like mana imong study program, and then you get to work full-time in Australia, because that's the goal, you'll be able to live a better life. Independence. Because I'm so used to being on my own. If you grow up to be very independent, it's not really different when you go to Australia, because pretty much you're gonna have to have an independent life. Since I was very independent at the age of 21, So I left the Philippines at the age of 35. 14 years of being independent actually have prepared me to leave the country away from all the comfort of this place and then explore something new out there. I just so happened to meet Filipinos who are so eager to help other Filipinos, especially kanang mga bag-o pa nga naabot sa Australia. Like particularly, there's one guy who asked me to apply for a job in the airport, and then I got the job. So a lot of employers, by the way, in Australia, they love Filipino workers. There are even restaurants that they would tell me, if you have Filipino friends or looking for a job, we love Filipino workers here. They're looking for Filipino workers. Ako ng advice is that if you qualify for Australia, I know Australia is very strict when it comes to guidelines. If you are qualified, then I would recommend you go for Australia. There will be challenges, but challenges are only for a season. There will be major adjustments. Kay, of course, you're moving to a new place. Everything is new. You always have to count the cost. And the cost is not always just finances. It will also cost to your physical health because of weather, pagobya. So your mental health, your emotional health, it will cost you everything. It's not about minimizing the financial cost or minimizing the mental cost or emotional cost. It's a matter of how determined are you to go through that just to para bang makuha nimo ang imong goal to really have a better life. Once you move past all those seasons of loneliness and struggles and adjustments, you will really learn to appreciate your decision na ni-move mo sa Australia because Australia probably is one of the best places on earth to migrate. So, if you're looking for a better future, Australia is the best place to be.